And our next guest is helping to keep Austin weird, at least for the weekend. Kathy Helbig from the Kathy Helbig Group joins us via Skype. Good morning, Kathy Helbig.
Good morning, everybody.
You are in Austin, Texas. What are you doing in Austin, Texas?
I am here doing a mastermind with some of the top agents across the country at Keller Williams International this week.
So, in other words, you're trying to impart all of your wisdom on all of the Keller Williams agents all around the country.
Exactly.
All right, good. Well, they're in for a treat because you're the expert, and you've been so for 17 years, and you're our real estate guru. Let's talk about buyer and seller etiquette. What is the buyer and seller? What should we know in terms of etiquette-wise? I thought we didn't need etiquette. I just wanted to get as much money as possible for the house.
Exactly. And sometimes emotion takes hold and etiquette goes out the door. So if you can just keep some simple things in mind, it can sure make the transaction go a lot smoother. Usually you can end up saving money. If you get the other side to like you a little bit, it makes it a lot more better of a transaction.
So, for example, Kathy Helbig of the KathyHelbigGroup.com, what should we know?
So, example, don't be late for your appointments. When you set up showing appointments, the seller of that house is running around trying to get it to perfection, and they have other showings as well. They have a life to live, and then you just kind of mosey on in 2 hours later. It just sets up a bad example for that seller, how you handle yourself, and they start off the bat just not liking you.
Yeah.
And then again, don't bring it back once you narrow down a house to something that you think you can see your family in. But I've seen too many times when buyers bring their children and they're unruly, they're running around, they're jumping on beds, and you're trying to look at the house, and you're not really paying attention to those kids. Sometimes they're damaging things, or they'll get into the other children's playthings, leave the house to shovel. The sellers come home, and it's really unnerving for them.
I would also think, Kathy Helbig, as we reestablish our video connection with you, I would also think that if you're looking at the house and the homeowners are there and you start to impugn the housewife's taste in wallpaper or chairs or couches, I'm sure that doesn't help when you're trying to buy a house.
Well, you are going to discuss things with your realtor on your taste, but in today's day and age, you need to be careful. There's actually people out there that have video surveillance set up in their house. They have hidden recorders. So negative or even really positive to say, take it outside and wait to talk to your realtor until you get into the car. You don't really want to go into a house and gush about how much you love it and you've got to have this house, or the opposite.
And also get a better internet connection.
It was like, wow.
All very good tips.
Yes. That's a good tip about bringing your kids and making sure that they're well behaved and not running wild.
Yeah. We should mention that she's in this convention. I'm sure she had some bad internet connection. We apologize. But let me give a plug for her app, because her app is fantastic. Go to the App Store, download Kathy Helbig Group app. It's free. They have up to the second listings, for rent listings. More information, you can email her, not only here in St. Louis, but in other parts of the country if you're out kicking tires all around. So Kathy Helbig Group, our real estate guru, she'll be back in studio. We'll find out how her trip down to Austin went. Yeah. It's 7:40 here. Big Fat